You guys were our number one family to watch. What we were trying to figure out is what's what. Now we can all say, hey, I gotta give you your flowers. 3 for 3 didn't make it in the NBA, but 3 for 3 in success. And a lot of parents can't say that.
I'm the only one to ever come into the NBA with his own brand. My boys ain't gonna be broke. If Jordan died, all that stuff going back to Nike. If I die, all the stuff I got going to my boys. That brand, that's the big play, to have your own brand. The brand is gonna outlast the man.
Cause I pray you wake up, come and cut this cake up. Free up my mind, I can never have it caged up. What's more to life than God, family, love, and you paid up, paid up.
Before we get to the show, let me tell y'all about Prize Picks. Y'all already know I don't follow the crowd. I make the picks. You can pick more or less on players, and you can also pick teams as well. Prize Picks is the best place to get in on the action. And the thing I like about it, it's simple. You ain't got to be no expert. All you gotta do is pick your winning teams now. Right now, let's get on the World Cup soccer. Prize Picks is available in 45 states, including California and Texas. And for all the new users out there, when you play your first $5 lineup, you're going to get $50 in lineups, win or lose. So download the Prize Pick apps today and use promo code LaVar. I said promo code LaVar. Prize Picks, download the app. All right, the LaVar Ball Show is in the mix, and I got one of the coldest cats in the game. Trust me when I tell you. Gilbert Arenas, the one and only, baby.
Hey, man. Hey, thank you, man.
Hey, man, you was one of the guys we had to get on the show, man, on the fact that you played. But not only that, you're very knowledgeable, and you look at basketball from a different perspective that I love to watch.
Yeah. You have to dissect all the levels of stuff, right? And, rest in peace, Mr. Poland. I had an owner who actually I sat and talked to, and then looked at it from his lens, and I'm saying like, "Oh, we doing this wrong,
man."
Come on, man. Yeah, we're really doing it wrong. When you get knowledge from the person who writes the check, you start realizing, man, hey, y'all got to start. Hey, man, listen, you better cut out the middleman. You better cut out the middleman and talk to the man that write that check. Be friends.
Exactly.
Because the numbers is numbering.
Right.
But that friendship is very different.
Man. So you talk on that business scene, man. And I don't know, I be skipping around. Usually everybody got these cards and stuff, but I consider you interesting to me. So I'm gonna ask you some things that's in my head. But I'm gonna tell you something before. I remember hearing about you when you was playing in the Valley. It was like, man, it's a cold brother right here.
Yeah.
And to come from your upbringings from damn near nothing to where you at now.
Yeah.
Just on some mistakes and some other things and stuff like that, man. I love your style. One thing I would say, this was years ago, that I had a little animosity towards you because you had said something about Gelo when he was in Lithuania. You was like, man, 72 points. I played in China. He played against some babies, this and this and that. And I was in my head, I'm like, no, Gil. You got to bring your ass out here. They had one dude that was 17. Then they brought all them top guys. Yeah. But we whooped their ass up. And I was like, I'm mad at Gil for his opinion or something like that. But then I was like, I start listening to some of your shows and watching you more, and you was talking about, hey, Melo, Lonzo. I said, you was breaking stuff down, saying Melo can score 92 points. He can do this, he can do that. And I was like, that boy Gil ain't just talking. That boy understand this stuff.
You know what's so funny? Me and my dad, you guys were our number one family to watch. Because what we were trying to figure out is what's what. So you have you, which is the personality, right? So we're trying to say, okay, so Zoe is the captain, so he's the quiet one. He is the quarterback, right? So your quarterback is the safe one, right? So we got the safe one. All right, so then we got, there has to be a wild one. There's a wild one that just sits, right? So we're trying to figure out how do you dictate this? Right? So it's like, so LaVar's moving. Then from there, it's like these pieces, like the prestige, right? You got the showman, and then you have everything else, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, and it's like, And I said, he's probably too ahead of his time. He was like, what do you mean? I said, the things he's doing and trying to do is not in play yet. So because he has 3, he has 1 that's the head, which means he's gonna push through. That means by nature, LaMelo benefits off the rip.
Come on.
And I said, and that is looking like the move. You got a Trojan horse to LaMelo. So you can say, all right, you're gonna push through. Then Gelo it's the odd man.
Right.
That's just like how it is. He's the odd man, and if he doesn't understand his place and he doesn't understand how to get through, he can be left out. The babies are always gonna, because he gets to just watch. Fail, tiptoe, got it. Okay, you move that way, I move this way. Like, and it was just like interesting the way you was moving, and I was kind of disappointed when you stopped talking. Because I thought Lonzo needed you the most. Come out game 1. Oh, game 2, he don't have 2 back-to-backs. He don't have 2 back. That's not how he goes.
Right.
Boom. Triple-double. And I was like, damn, like that's, you know what I mean? Because you did something that the world never really seen. A father who introduced power into the kids. That's very different. Right? Where it's
right.
You pushed the positive and you gave the power into them.
Exactly.
And that's not how it usually worked. And it was just so different. So then the positive dad becomes negative?
Right.
How does that work? You know, so we was just sitting back watching, trying to figure out, like, was this a good move? Was that a bad move? And me and my dad was like, I don't know. He's tapping into his own territory. We don't know.
Exactly.
You don't know.
Right.
Now we can all say, hey, I got to give you your flowers. Because all 3 became successful.
Yes.
3 for 3 on success. 3 for 3 didn't make it in the NBA, but 3 for 3 in success. And a lot of parents can't say that.
Well, here's one of the scenarios which a lot of people don't understand, man. They saw Lonzo, and then what happened was, with Gelo still in the glasses, actually, I tell them that was the best thing because it made us go back to go forward. Because you wouldn't even be triple Bs. I found out that the world is bigger outside the U.S. I wouldn't have never went to Australia and China and all these other places if it wasn't for Gelo. That's why I created my JBA league so we don't have to go back to college. And that alone right there made the college look up and say, man, we better do something with this NIL. I goddamn LaVar got these suckers doing this stuff. Hold on, he paying folks. First of all, who said he can take them teams over there? Nobody. I said, we the U.S. We all from the U.S. But I did that straight out of my pocket. I say, man, I ain't waiting for nobody to say, man, we're going to invest in this, we're going to do this. No, I'm going to just go ahead and do it. But it gave my boys the talent to go over there and play against grown men. Nobody's ever going to be able to do what Melo did, which is go to high school, go overseas, go back to high school, and then go back overseas. You're not going to do that. And that's why I tell people, I've been to 18 different countries, so we global. The reason we're not having these other Facebook ain't like it was when we was there, because I found out what the budget was, which you normally don't do. If you find out every season it's $15 million and they only give you 5 as a family, where the other 10 and we ain't jumping out of no plane. So we're not gonna have no more. And I know what they was thinking, like, oh, he gonna come back to us. That's where you gotta get the money, he gotta come back to us. But I have a brand. I'm the only one to ever come into the NBA with his own brand. And you know what they tell me, Gil? You know, big baller, you cost your boys the bag. I said, you goddamn right I did, because if you can put it in the bag, it ain't enough. Y'all do it like that. The end play is 90% of the NFL, NBA, black. But we don't own nothing. If we don't own nothing, Gil, if we don't own a goddamn thing, my boys ain't gonna be broke. If Jordan died, all that stuff going back to Nike. If I die, all the stuff I got going to my boys. That brand, that's the big play, to have your own brand. The brand is going to outlast the man. That's where I tell my boys, They always gonna be affiliated with Triple B's. I don't care what they do. You can go to Puma, you can go to Adidas, you can go to anywhere. You always gonna be Triple B's because I made the brand for the boys. Each one of the B's represent one of the boys.
Did you understand that for LaMelo? That's the only thing that when me and my dad was talking about, he asked me, he said, all right, what would you do with Zoe? And I said, I would, in real time we was talking about, I said I would probably let him get the money from them to push it back to the company he owns. And I said, he doesn't need to be the face of Big Baller Brand because he owns it.
Right.
So I said, in hindsight, how important is it for him to push it in the NBA today or take the bag that Nike, Reebok, Adidas would have been given and take that and use that as the funding because it's about the long game. So I said, I don't know. I said, in my time, I was like, do I take it now or is it important for him to wear the deal? Or say, hey, Nike, you guys do this and we are a flagship. So that means you must invest in it. You must, do camps and this and that and that.
Right.
For us to move forward, because at the end of the day, if we're trying to start up, you can keep us out of stores. You can keep us out of wherever you want, but online is very different, right? So that was the only thing that I was thinking when you let Melo go with Puma. It's like, okay, maybe he realized that move and said, all right, you get the bag, and then that can build. So but at the end of the day, it was weird because it's like, I don't know, I gotta just watch it.
See, Gil, this is why I don't want no goddamn cards or nothing, because, hey, you a business guy and you look in these questions that you ask. Now, people gonna see this and see how it's broken down. I didn't tell Melo to go to Puma. The guy who was his high school coach convinced him to go to Puma.
Okay.
Which was the wrong thing, because he telling me something different, and he telling Melo something different.
Yeah.
He telling Melo, always stick with blood. But he's still telling Melo, hey, look what your dad did to Lonzo. He didn't let him score, so you missing the bag. Melo was doing some stuff right now. Whatever shoe Melo was going to do was going to go to the moon.
Facts.
Anybody.
Facts.
But here's the thing. I didn't look at the stuff like that. Lonzo looks good because he didn't sign with nobody and do nothing. At the end of the day, we going to be the ones. I'm making the world's greatest basketball shoe ever made because the technology in the shoe, this one right here, is called the ZO2 Stealth. We coming, but you can't see us. And it's the technology. It's not an old-ass 20-something-year-old Kobe. It's not a 30-something-year-old Jordan. And now, the Chinese people that sit there and make them shoes 50 years in the game, they work for me now. So I'm going to have the best shoe. Now, this is what folks don't even hear. They finishing up my paperwork for me to sell in China. They got 1.4 billion people over there.
Facts.
Don't think I ain't going over there with my boys and sell these shoes, 2 or 3 million pair. What sports apparel from Alo to Reebok to Lululemon is not worth $1 billion? Triple B's worth $1 billion.
This is why
$1 billion.
And this is why when you stop talking.
No, here's the thing.
Like this is you. Like you are the entertainer.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? And then it's like,
right.
You can't stop entertaining.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And that's why I said it's like the family itself. And this is one of those things where, as a family, you guys are a brand yourselves.
Exactly.
Someone can push you elsewhere, and you can be an individual. That's what's up.
Right.
Are you going to survive as an individual?
Right. Yeah.
But the family brand is way bigger than you think.
Yes.
Because one, before you made it to the NBA, this was the ball.
Right.
This is ball. This ain't Chino Hill.
Right.
This is ball family. This is the ball.
Yes.
You guys built high school and you shut that down. Going into college, it was just ridiculous. Right. Like like if the brand was, if there was NIL,
Yeah.
when Zoe was coming into college, the number would have been ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry, the landscape would have been different again anyway, right? Because him coming in, now you have Big Baller Brand and you get to sell off your likeness in there. You're talking about he would have been probably making 10, 20 million. Like, it would have been just, you don't know what that would have looked like.
Right.
So now you're talking about coming into the NBA with a brand.
Right.
Now you're talking about podcasting. You're talking about networking, right? You're talking about each kid has their own show inside of, like, it's like you guys have to
Yeah. And that's why this platform that we're on, it shows us in a better light, as it's not just one of us that makes the money. And okay, why was everybody wearing Nike? Because they got the best athletes. So people wanted to tie themselves to Nike. As far as the tennis player, Andre Agassi, Tiger Woods, whoever was the best, Kobe Bryant, KD, whoever, Nike was going to get them, LeBron. That's why. Louis Vuitton, Coach, Gucci, that's tied to success. So what they do is, hey, you a rapper, you've been in jail, you ain't come from the bottom, here, get this now. Now wear that, because we going to move the culture.
Yeah.
So it shows a brand of success. And I'm telling them about the Big Baller brand. I made the brand, here you have brand and family, a family brand. How that don't mix. Now, if I'm out smoking and drinking and wilding and being a fool, ain't nobody gonna put no LaVar Ball hat on or nothing like that, but they will put the triple Bs on because it's a brand. So that's why I consider it a $1 billion success easy on the fact that Melo, you a superstar. Who your brother? Ooh, Lonzo, you went to the Lakers. Who your brother? Gelo, the platinum artist. Well, who your father? The boy who owned the brand. So as a family, we all are bigger. Like you said, millionaires by itself, billionaires together as a group. And slowly right now, my boys are starting to understand it as an older thing. Because everybody around them, in every camp, they want to make money off of them. And I'm telling them, sometimes you got to bypass some of these things that I know people be looking at it differently. But my thing is this, to have the brand. What I'm not going to do is like Curry. At the end of what's going on, you older now, it's hard to make the Curry brand go. So you have to go across the waters to the Chinese brand because you're too old for the Nikes and Adidas to be, and for the kids to follow. Nobody's going to do that. And I tell folks, I ask folks, I said, man, if you really want that Curry shoe to go, and people still be moving on them, I said, where do you think he should have went? And they said, Big Baller Brand. I said, of course. Why? Can you imagine Curry with Big Baller Brand? We're an American brand. You're not doing the China thing like Kai and Anta and Ling Ling. No, they want it over here. And thing would go to a whole nother level on the triple Bs alone because we're an American brand. But a lot of folks be like, I don't. Shit, I'm trying to tell you. But I know. See, I think on a different aspect, because the people around me, and I know the people around you, I can tell by the way you're talking, is using other people's money. Yeah. And you like, okay, I guess I can just. You've been around them a long time. But my thing is like this. Everybody was like, hey, Big Baller, do your thing and go public. I say, no, I ain't doing that. Oh, man, you could make business. You're not listening. I'm not doing that on the fact that I don't want to. I understand I can be a billionaire overnight if I go public and this and that. And then, you can have 51%, and they can have 49%, they never vote you out, LaVar, and this and that. Everybody tell me, okay, y'all got your thing. And everybody's always saying, we can get these investors, we can get this. The brand is good because I'm not in the red and I don't have no investors. I got a motorcycle shoe. I got a basketball shoe I sell. I got a motorcycle jacket, and I ain't even got a motorcycle. But I can. I got water. I got hot sauce. I got to show you my rims and tires downstairs, man. But I have everything because I don't have to answer to no one. And I look at it like this. Most of the time, Gil, they have one thing, and that's how they make their money. How you make your money, man? Oh, I'm in the entertainment. You're a movie star or whatever. I say, hey, I'm in the entertainment right here. What you sell? Oh, I got water. Water is one of the most expensive things you can buy, too. You can make a lot of money off of that. I'm in that lane, too. Rims and tires, it's a consumable item. You might not want to buy my rims, but you damn sure went to buy my tires. So I'm in that lane too. Apparel. And anytime brothers want to do something where you want to be rich, you have to do two things. One is sell something. The other one is provide a service that's very elite. heart surgeon or something like that, you're gonna make a lot of money, man. Cosmetics, you're gonna make a lot of money. But as the black people, we can sell anything. Why you think if we don't have nothing, we said, then we want to set up shop on the corner.
Yep.
We're gonna get these drugs. Watch how big this is. Now we might have to look over our shoulder every minute, but hey, we could do it. You just gotta put it. I tell them, I'm gonna be generational wealth on the fact that I'm selling a t-shirt. Yeah. I sell a hat. But what makes it, this is how you know your brand is good. I can take a $3 shirt and put triple B's on it. Now it's a $60 shirt. That's when you know your brand is good. Just by putting your brand on there, it's like 100 times what it's worth. It's still a t-shirt. It's still a hat. But the brand, people have to get behind it. I don't see why people wouldn't get behind family and brand if we produce that where people can see from the outside. And I'm not just going for anything. If they offer me $2 billion tomorrow, I'll be like, for triple B's, I'll be like, nah, I'm cool. And folks will be like,
speaking 100%.
You stupid LaVar. I'm saying, after you done bought everything, what's left? You better have a passion to do something. And then after you have a passion to do something, you better help somebody do something. Whether it be one person, 2 people, 3 people, 10 people. And you already know. Who's the first person you usually gonna help? If you have a kid, it's gonna be family. You're gonna help him first. Cause when you talking and doing your thing, but I also watch how you do with your boys. Because you got 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
One is the young one.
Yeah,
the other one is everybody's jocking right now, but you want to show them the thing, and you got a daughter, don't you? Yeah. So to have them and do that, but not only that, watching your upbringing, because I remember you back in the day when you was young and didn't have nothing. Everybody was like, this dude could play. I was like, oh, yeah. Okay. I said, he's going to be hard. And that's when you went to Arizona. Came up out of that thing. I was like, yeah. I ain't saying that boy humble. That boy wild, but he could play. He could play. And then when he came in there, and, you know, Kobe, my guy, man. Even when you played him in the goddamn, what's the name? With the Lakers. I was telling folks, I was like, this little sucker right here bad. Watch what he do. And I think you had like 60 or something that game.
No.
I was like, everybody talking. I was like, this dude, he a little different, man.
Yeah, when I, because when I came up, I was, Kobe just came in. So, you're in high school, someone come out of high school. That's a big thing.
Right.
So it was like, oh, Kobe's here. Kobe. Right. So you watching, and then people are like, oh, man, he airballed. I mean, yeah, he airballed in the NBA.
Right.
You airball last night. What you talking about?
Right.
We played simple. Yeah, airball. So It was one of those things where it was like you're just watching, you're hearing the work ethic, you're seeing the improvement. So when I came into the NBA, went to Golden State, right? It's you're sitting here watching. When you get there and everything's moving faster, everybody's stronger, it's like, oh man, do I even belong here? Right? And then someone was like, I remember my college writing attention said, man, look, show me my highlight tape, and said, watch it. What you seeing, you do, right? Like, stop looking at what they do. Start looking at what they can't do.
Right.
What they can't do. There's no Superman out there. Everybody got a flaw. Start looking for ticks, right? You can't move left, you can't drop this, right? It's the same thing, just a different level, right? So it's like, all right, so you start looking at everybody playing, and then you start realizing, he can't move his, the hip, gambles too much, loses ball, he's a ball watcher, right? Okay, when the ball drops and the ball goes that way, he looks fully, backdoor him. So then I started looking at the game. So when we start practicing, he's looking backdoor him like, right? Okay, let me come down, pump. He do jump every time. Right. Let me start holding these little trinkets. So I just started like noting stuff. And then I remember someone said like, yeah, Kobe goes to the gym at 3 o'clock. On game day? Like, yeah, on game day. No, he doesn't. Showed up. I took a cab. Kobe's right there. Practice, going hard. Like, remember, I'm in the NBA, so I'm looking at my team. So I can see, like, this is what they do. Practice at 11, some of them 11:15, 11:20, right? So I can see, like, what it is. And it's like, yo, to me, y'all didn't even practice hard. And y'all playing. So y'all do not, like, reward work ethic, right? That's out the window, right? So I'm watching him just go through it, and I'm like, bro, we suck, and he's going this hard. He ain't going hard for us. He's going hard for just the love of it.
Right.
So when I seen that, and then I seen what my team did, I realized I'm about to scale up to a whole different level because now I see what greatness looks like. If I'm training like him during the season, because this is during the season, and the season of rest, that don't matter. We all do the same thing in the summer, but during the season, if I can just pluck away and I'm doing the same thing in the season, and that's how I scaled so fast. So from not playing, right, starting at the end of it, and then now, most improved, Kobe.
Right.
I seen what a workaholic looked like.
Right.
And understood everyone has a weakness, find out what it is, and then just be on demon time. Right. It's about the consistency, just stacking the days, right? He's resting, he's going to the club, right? So he ain't get his rest. You got your 200, 300. Then I started watching people shooting. You didn't even play today. Like, you took 20 shots pregame. You took 5 in the game. So for today, you got 15 shots. Yeah, then we have a day off tomorrow. You're going to take the day off. Right? So you got 15 shots in 2 days. Right. Yeah, you ain't hitting nothing the next game. And that's how I started looking at everybody. One of my ex-teammates, Vantigo Cummins, told a story. And the story's true. He said, we was all getting ready to go to the club. I'm underage, so I can't get in the club anyway. But I was like, yeah, let's go to the club, everybody. Here, listen, I got my little paper, let's go. Right, so they going. They getting in line. I'm parking. Went right to the gym. Went right to the gym. I know y'all out. Y'all about to drink, have fun. I'm about to run circles around y'all tomorrow. Right. Because I'm trying to get y'all spot. So I need you a little loaded, little what's the name up, little fatigue. Yeah. Fast break everything. Come on. Sitting there throwing up and everything.
See? I love that. I love that. No. And let me tell you this right here, Gil. See, you're thicker alone, man. And this is what they do, man. It's better for us. This conversation, this sit down that we having is a little dangerous on the fact that we're not going at each other, we're not being negative towards other brothers. Because when other brothers with other brothers, that's the best thing. Because it entertains everybody but us, but it keeps everybody on the controversial. He don't like him. He says, there's a lot of folks I don't like, but you know what I do? I used to be talking bad, but now I don't like them. Let them go do their thing. I'm going to do my thing. I ain't going to waste 85% going good and 15% on some negative stuff. I just don't like them. I leave them alone. I hope they're doing well, whatever they do, and go from there. And that's when you can get something like this, man. Because like I said, before this right here and getting older and listening to you, I had the animosity because I was like, hey, Gil, I liked him, but then he going to say something stupid about my son, not playing against nobody and this and that, and just to sit down here with you. And that was the part that was holding it. And I was like, nah, I get to sit down with Gil today, man. I'm going to tell him how I felt. and then we go about a different thing because I'm watching you with your family, with the things you're doing, and you're going to have a lot of people that love you and then people that's hating on you that really don't know the whole story. But sitting here just listening to your business frame of mind and how you put things together, I love that. And I'm not going to get that if I don't have you come to the house of the show and sit down.
No, that's it. No.
This is crazy, man.
You would have been successful no matter how you think, right? You think outside the box. And it's just like all the moves you've done is like who's thinking of this stuff? Right. You know what I mean? It's like who's thinking of it?
Right.
And when you said all my boys should play together, they're gonna win.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I'm still on that.
You know why what you're saying is true?
Yes.
LaMelo, there's sometimes he does things, and I don't know what he's looking at. I don't know how he's seen that. I don't know. I just don't know what, I be saying, I'm intrigued with people who can pass the ball because I didn't do it, right? So, Magic, certain people passing, it just intrigues me. And there's just things I'm like, what? I'll slow it down. He didn't even look back that way. He came up, and then he just threw it back. How does he know? Like, it just, like, I'm so, like, in awe of stuff like that. Then you have Zoe, and I'm sitting here like, you got two brains like that on the same court. Both genuinely can pass the ball. They both unselfish. One can just put the ball in the basket. So going from 1 to 2, both controlling the game, what he's saying is real.
Man.
Like it's like, because I didn't see Chino Hills in high school. You know, you get the highlights, but once they got to the NBA, because, you know, I'm a diehard Laker fan. So watching, and I'm sitting here like, okay, putting them together like, damn, that takes away all elements of. And I was like,
telling
he's
you,
on to something.
all three of them, they've already, and this is what I tell folks, man, they done took my goddamn recipe and won a championship with them Knicks. They got the same three that won in college. So they know each other's game. Their chemistry is there.
They sacrifice.
Josh and all that. And then you got to have somebody on the bench, and sometimes, and this is the perfect scenario, the father is on the bench, can control Jalen.
The only one who can
He can say, shut your ass up and just play. But the coach, Mike Brown, who I don't like too much, but still, he was, you know, over when he was over there with Golden State. And I was just like, hey, you just a little funny guy to be laughing all the time. Oh, and blah, 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 triple B's, this and this. Shut the hell up. But anyways, you got to have somebody who's a little passive where Jalen's dad can tell him, hey, stop complaining so much and just coach. We good. Don't worry about it. My son gonna do it. We good. You gotta have somebody like that. And that's what happened where they won the championship. And I'm like, he can control the son, because it's like when Chino Hills was playing. Okay, you got the head coach, that's cool. But listen to me, goddammit. I got all the boys. They're gonna do it. We ain't gotta do nothing. Just coach and go, and let's go with it. You don't have to get into it with nobody, but you gotta have that belief in that right there. That's why I said, with my boys together, in high school, they was averaging over 100 points in 32 minutes as babies. As grown men, I know damn sure, let us just play 36 minutes, which is 3 quarters. We ain't even got to play the fourth quarter. Just like playing in high school. That score is going to be 120 to freaking 90. And we're not even going to play the fourth quarter. And now, with Lonzo, everybody goes to their original position, which is Gelo is the three-point. He shoot three-pointers better than all my boys. He's the best scorer for the jump hooks in the inside, the posting up, the shooting the threes. He can do that and be quiet about it. And then you have, if you could take Melo from leading and just let him do what he do, he's going to have 40 or 50, and he's going to entertain. Lonzo's going to make you win.
And that's
he's going to make you win and not worry about it.
Like it's like,
I made them suckers like that, Gil. The first one, if you have the first one, I can't have him come out and scoring and shooting the ball. My first kid got to make everybody around him better. That's Lonzo. The second one got to be the strongest and the best scorer, because I'm throwing in the ball all the time. But the third one got to be a hybrid of the first two. That's Melo. Now you get that. That's the original big three. And that's what I'm saying. Whichever NBA team is ever going to take all my boys, they looking for the face of the NBA, and I keep telling them it's not the face, it's the faces.
it's the faces.
All three of my boys on the same team, who don't want to see that? You have to at least see it to be like, wow. That's why everybody be like, oh, you watch the boys, and I know what they can do. And I already told them, you're never going to get to the playoffs with just Melo. You got to have them other two if you want to get it. But we can average 40 to 50 points a game. I mean, a quarter. You have to score at least 150, 160 to be in the game against my boys. Because we're going to be the first team to do something that never been done before in the NBA, and that is press.
You know, you
and you know, folks say you can't press, but every time you press in the NBA, you see how many times they throw that ball away? Can't dribble, can't do that, can't make the right move.
I was sitting there watching the game, and they was pressing, and then they're just 4 people at the baseline.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't
Come on.
I'm sitting like, y'all don't know how to break a press anymore? What is going on
But
in
how
the
would you
NBA?
be able to break a press if you never work on it?
Yeah, facts.
Because you stuck on the mode that, well, the pros are too good to press. Like, man, you still going to get tired.
Yep.
And you better make the right decision with that ball. Maybe you make it the first 5 times, but what about the other 40 or 50? You want to throw that thing away. Yeah. Let me ask you this, though, Gil. This is just something. How, and this is a little deep. How do you control your son now? because that boy long, and I know it's a lot of people in his ear because he's a highlight, and they're gonna be like, well, you can't pass because you're scoring all the time. When he's in high school, he's dribbling around 4 or 5 people. But I'm looking at it like this because I watched him play. Let me see if I can go back. They end up losing, but it was in what school was it? I think it wasn't Inglewood. It was somewhere else. But anyway, he's playing against the Crawford kid.
Oh, yeah.
And these suckers y'all going back and forth. Y'all got the gym filled up because it's your son versus Crawford's son. And I'm like, yeah, Crawford's son, they won. But I said, that boy, he ain't got a pass because he ain't doing nothing but sharpening his skills. That fool. I'm looking, I say he long, but he doing too much work. He gonna get tired. He don't get tired.
No, and that's where.
Because when we were standing in there, I don't want to cut you off. I was like, his daddy was like that. He just scoring the ball. So he going to give him his profession. He going to give him what he do. He might add some other stuff, but that boy going to be able to score that ball. His daddy can score the ball.
And
so that's why I'm asking you, how do you do this now, man?
The same thing you did with LaMelo, moving him up and making him be the youngest, right?
Yeah.
Because you're at a disadvantage, you have to think more.
Yes.
You have to do more. Like you have to make sure your pump fake works for them to jump. You got to make sure you're taking all these bumps the way you're supposed to get around.
Right.
So what ends up happening is you're gonna get doubled every time.
Right.
Triple team. You got to play defense. You got to make the pass because sometimes you can't just break it. So you got to pace it. You got to trust them. Then you got to go get the offensive rebound and do it. So you have to do everything. Meaning you're sitting here putting on all this armor.
See,
and then I said,
that's the part. I don't want to cut you off, but see, that's what you're saying something that the normal dad is not going to say. He's going to say, you don't have to do everything. You like, no, you got to do everything, but it got to be right.
You know why?
I love it.
You know why you got to do everything?
Why?
If I put him with Lonzo, he knows what to take off. You pull him with LaMelo. Right. He knows what to put on. Right. So if the child is equipped to do every single thing, when you put him on a team that has everybody, remember when greatness plays with each other, they know how to adapt.
Right.
So what happens when you sit here like, all right, he can pass. All right, he can rebound. I know what skill I need to bring to plug in, and we're a perfect unit.
Right.
And that's what people don't understand. If you build a pass-first guard, and that's what you want.
Right.
And then there's a 6'7" pass-first guard. I don't need your 5'10" pass-first guard anymore.
Exactly.
Right? So now your pass-first guard, that's all you are, come off the back. So when you're building something, you have, okay, what I'm gonna do, you put him in a situation where he has to just, you're throwing him in the ocean. Do everything. You're about to get trapped. Break it, don't look over here. Oh, hey, you turned the ball over and cost your team the game. You did it. Now that feeling, everybody's sitting there like, that hurt.
Right.
So did you hit a game winner? Now you're the hero. So you learn how to up and down. Now you got to sustain. So when I'm teaching them, I said, I don't care what game you in. My workout is going to be the hardest thing you ever done.
Right.
Because I'm teaching you how I learned, how I seen Kobe do it. From 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, I don't. We going up and down. I don't care about none of this, man. I don't care about you crying. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Because there's a kid somewhere out here. When they see your name and it says Arenas, and they think you are a privileged child, you're gonna get dog walked. So I can only train you like one of them, but you have the advantage because you have me.
Exactly.
And that's how I look at you. The name right there, they coming hard. Yeah. So you better have the talent to back it up. I'm sorry, I can't do nothing for you. Right? And you know, it's one of those things where, and I told them early, I said, when we're on that court, fatherhood is gone. What does that mean? However you train and the words you got to get out, I'm a son, whatever you, I don't trump it with being a daddy, right? So if you talk to your coach, hey, you'll get the work, you know what I mean? And then after father, And then you tell me what you need to work on.
Right.
This, that, we have that conversation, right? When it's off, whatever you did in practice is over. In the game, I'm just your fan. Right? Hey, if you come to me and say, hey, what can I do to get better or whatever, if I see something, I'm like, hey. But, you don't have to worry about failing or success because I can equip you. How you see the game is how you play the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you don't look over here like, hey, what?
Right.
You getting in foul trouble, we can come out there. Hey, you reach it too much. You reach it too much,
That's why I used to tell my boys, man, foul out, man. Go ahead and foul. You get 4 fouls, you allow 5 shit. But keep on.
Yeah.
Do whatever. If you foul out, you done messed up for the team. Or you smart enough to stay in front and do what you can do that's positive on the court without the fouling. The stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But that's on you. I ain't gonna take you out. I want you to foul out so you gave up on your team.
And that's how you're supposed to do it.
You ain't supposed to be like saving and let time go off and you ain't on the court and then as soon as you get in, you foul you out anyway.
Yeah.
I might as well use you while I can.
You gotta learn. It's adapting,
come on.
and you have to sacrifice certain things.
Right.
You need to be in that situation.
Right.
You got 4 fouls doing dumb things. Right? You want me to see you out? No, you play. Now if you foul out, it's on you. Now they gonna look at you.
Right.
They gonna look at you like, yo, see all them dumb.
Yes. And that's like you said, making a sacrifice. Do you sacrifice reaching and getting a foul to now no 3-point shooting, no leadership, no rebounds, no being on. So you alleviate all this stuff that you bring to the court for one more foul.
For one more foul.
And then you lose the game. So go home and
What
have
made
a
you
good one.
What made you push them to basketball?
Here's the thing. That's what everybody say. Push. I ain't never pushed them to do nothing.
No, I mean, I'm sorry.
No. Even push them. I lead them. But they was gonna play basketball coming out the womb. For me picking my wife, I was like, a lot of cute little shorty. I need a 6-footer.
Was she sports too?
She was 6'1" basketball. I can't get on volleyball players. She can't sit in the gym all day. So we moved as a family every weekend. You know them AAU tournaments, man. You in there. You better, you got to have one that says, I could be in the gym for 8-10 hours and not be like, you know what? I got to spend some time with the girls or something. I want to go out with the girl. I can't stay in this gym all day. She was assistant coach in AAU, the only girl doing that. And not soft, where it was like, your dad's a little mad because you guys lost and you did this. And she was like, man, we lost by 2. You had 38. You should have had 40. We would have won. That type of thing. I don't need to go back and forth. And don't be, my boys never was like, mom's gonna make me feel better because that's the motherly instinct. I don't want that shit. Like, nah, you gonna be tough all the way. Let me do this. And it's like she would do the schoolwork with them and I would do the basketball. Because I was explaining to the boys, man, y'all gotta be smart. But I got y'all playing way above where y'all supposed to be playing. She need to work on her game with the studying, man. But I tell you this, ain't no 2,000 people coming to see no spelling tests. So you better get good at this hooping. Everybody coming. Everybody come to that arena. That's what it is. But like I said, they was gonna play basketball. They was gonna get to the league. They being successful on the fact that I believe in them and they believe in me. And what I mean by that, whatever I tell y'all to do, shoot jumpers, run, lift weights, or whatever, you're going to make it to the league. And I got to believe whatever I tell you is tough enough for you to go ahead and do without being a little punk about it. So as long as we believe in each other, I think we'll be successful. And that's what happened. We got to believe in each other. They got to believe in me. I'm going to get you to the league. It's up to y'all how long you stay.
Facts.
It's up to y'all how long you stay. But with never no doubt, like, we're not going to go. And this is to show you how the political game is. Okay, we got this guy, black, bald head, talking all this smack, whatever, boom, 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 that's LaVar. When things die down, when Gelo coming out, because Gelo didn't get drafted. Gelo was supposed to get drafted. Because Palenka and Magic, we go in the same room. They said, we're going to keep family together. Oh, that's when I thought for sure, Gelo going to be like 50-something pick, we good. Because they asked me, what does Lonzo need to do? I said, what y'all need to do for Lonzo? Bring his brother. Oh, don't worry about it, we going to keep family together. And then when they drafted the other dude from Michigan, I said, oh, I get it. Palenka old. He's sucking something because he used to be an agent too. So I'm like, oh, he owes some favors.
Yeah.
you got to do that. So that's how my boy got left out. And then they thought everything died down. They're like, oh, the father gone, this and that. No more JBA. We good now. Don't worry about no shoes. Don't worry about nothing. Then my youngest nigga resurfaced, messed him up again. They said, oh, shit, they come back. Because they didn't think that was going to happen. And then it happened like that. So like the Phoenix revived. So Gelo, The reason Lonzo got real good and the reason Melo got real good is because of Gelo.
Gelo beat on him.
And I already told Gelo this. This is the thing. I said, son, only when you get to the league, Lonzo by himself don't have enough pull. Melo by himself don't have enough pull. Them two on the same team got enough pull to get the third one.
Yes.
And that's the only way you're going to get on there. So whenever that happens, that's what's going to, folks are going to be like, oh, here they go again.
But you know what it is too? Maybe it wasn't his path.
Whose?
His path was probably I'm pushing you and I'm pushing you. He was a spirit of you. I'm beating on you so you're strong enough and you come in, all right, I'm gonna beat on you, you make it. And the beauty of it is
what I told
I'm in the NBA anyway. You gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me before every game. I'm the one that gets you hype. I'm still here with you. Right? It's
That's
how
what I
you
tell them
look
about
at
the boys. I say all rappers want to be ballers and all ballers want to be rappers.
Like,
But, hey, so my boys get to do it collectively. But I told him, I said, Gelo, you've been the strongest. So you back up Lonzo. Whatever Lonzo do, you back him up. But then you take care of Melo. Whatever he do, you make sure he good. But I said, you're going to be the strongest one. I've been telling him this forever. You're going to push both of them up to where they supposed to be, and then both of them supposed to put their hand down and pull your ass up. So that's how this thing gonna go.
Like I'm like 3 for 3, like 3 for 3, like it's like 3 for 3, and like I'm sitting here with my kids, like that nigga, man. Like,
Hey, what's up with your young one, man?
The young one?
Yeah.
He is he's the cockiest one for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's like what is this? Like he was walking. He's the youngest to walk. He was walking at 7 months.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So he already showed like he was really athletic as a child. And then when basketball got introduced, they were playing soccer first. And he's 4 years old, never played basketball, never touched basketball. I'm a basketball player. So he refused to do anything soccer. He's like, I'm not a basketball player. When I can play basketball, I'm playing basketball.
Right.
And then it was like, all right, we're gonna put you in, this wasn't in. Oh, that's baby basketball. I don't play baby basketball. I don't play baby basketball. I just wait to whatever age you play the big basketball. Like, all right. This old dude. And then he has the pat, and he like has that attitude on it.
Right.
So, it's like, he's looking at the big brother like,
yes.
All right,
yeah.
All right, you and the girls, they waste your time, right? He's one of those.
Right.
Oh, you like to spend money? I'm a hoarder. I like to hold it, right? It's just, and then he's just one of those, one of those types. So it's like, okay, where are you gonna go to school? I'm going to Chatsworth to break Elijah's records. All right, what number are you gonna wear? I'm wearing 0. So they can retire my number instead of Elijah's number. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Hey,
they're gonna have 2 zeros up there.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's cold,
but and I'm like, okay, at least you have a Trojan horse to look up to. Right? You know what I mean? I can't. My game can't push you.
Right.
Because I can't do it in real time. So you're watching your brother. All right. And then eventually, when you think you surpassed him, you find someone else you go after, right? So it's just it's just amazing just to see this how you maneuver, right? It's like I can tell you how to maneuver, but at the end of the day, you're your own person.
Yeah.
All I can say is, hey, listen, there's only so many. I told you souls before. I told you so. Has ruined everything.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? I can say, hey, don't do this, man. It's going to hurt you.
Right.
And then you be like, hey, man, you was right about that. Right? I don't want to be right.
Right.
That's not the right I want to be.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So it's one of those things where they're in that age where money's coming in, NIL.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, listen, you got to have the right people around you.
Yeah.
And I said, there's nobody just there. Either they're helping you build or they're taking.
Right.
There's no middle.
Right.
Your friends are either they're in the gym helping you work out.
Right.
Or they're leeching off the energy.
Right.
They're pulling you in something that I said that's how you judge. Who's helping you get to where you want, because everybody else is wasting your time.
Right.
And I can't pick for you. And I said, I can't.
Yeah.
You got to pick for yourself, my guy.
Right.
Right. So it's one of those.
Gil, sometimes to sit down and be in the same boat, which is having these super talented kids. You already been the road and being a father, just out. Me and our conversation is so normal. It's amazing. And I'm not going to not ask you about your daughter. She got that name too.
Yeah.
I know they got to be coming at her. How's she taking that? How's she doing that?
She's the first one,
Yes,
right? That's
yes.
the personality of me and her mother.
Right.
So right now we talk every day, and I tell her, listen, stack days. Everything, like, are you better than you was last year?
Right,
Yes, then you did great. Are you a better junior than you was a freshman? Yes, then you're doing great. Long as you are moving forward
Yes.
to them, and I always talk to them, I said, look, if there's a mountain there, as long as you're moving to it, you're succeeding. As long as you don't stop and sit down.
Right.
If you took one step today, you got closer to the mountain.
Right.
And that's all I
right.
say. Hey, the WNBA is closer today than it was when you first started.
Right.
And that's how it is. Just keep fighting the work ethic. Even if you don't make it to the WNBA, you learned how to work.
Yes.
You understood what you need to put into something. So hiring an athlete in your business is very good. They're disciplined.
Yes.
They understand teamwork. They understand sacrifice. They've been there. They understand how to be yelled at, and they got to get rid of their feelings and stuff. They've done it before.
Right.
They had to do it from middle school, high school. Like, you just put your feelings in your pocket and get the job done.
Yeah.
Right. So they've had the extremes of upper management, coaching, who want to win. In real time, right? So that's, what I mean? So it's,
you say the exact same thing that I tell these youngsters, man. I'll be like, everybody ain't gonna make it to the pros, but what this athletic things do for you is it kind of guides you in life. It makes you sacrifice, like you said, and do some work to be successful, whatever it is. And like you said, you can be the best, but if you don't have no work ethic, your ass ain't gonna make it in nothing. You can have all the talent in the world, but you don't have no work ethic, it ain't gonna work. So the way you explaining things like that, man, I wish we could sit down. I know folks are gonna watch this and take these gold nuggets from here like this, because this is unreal. This is better than me saying, okay, Gil, what about this? What about this basketball? Not only basketball, but life and just teaching kids to say, you know what, man, I'm gonna give you a couple of little gold nuggets just to guide you a little bit, and hopefully you take something that we talked about today to say, you know what? Talk about Gil being born with a silver spoon in his mouth or this and that. Look where he come from and look what he did.
Yep.
So imagine if I give you this, what I never had, what you should become. And I'm gonna tell you something what I told my boys. I got y'all in high school, I'm giving you Escalades and BMWs. So the car that you buy yourself better be a foreign on the fact that I've already given you these, and you had them in high school, you didn't have to work for them.
yeah.
Now, something that you work for them by yourself should be the Rolls Royce, the Lamborghinis and stuff, and that's what it is now. So they look at it like, yeah. But that's why I tell them, I said, man.
And that's, you know what it is? I got it. Your energy, your thought process, your guidance makes the other fathers insecure because they didn't do it. So because they didn't do it, their kids is looking at them like, he said when he was 0-10, he said he gonna have a triple-double next because he believed in him. You told me I shouldn't shoot no more. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So when you sit back and you sit here and like, he's right at everything he says because he believes he's right at everything he says, which then makes him right about everything he says. And he don't waver from what he says.
Right.
And that is the power of being an NBA player is the confidence you have in yourself because everybody else is trying to knock it.
Right.
You're trying to knock the confidence.
Right.
My superpower is I'm better than you. I work harder than you, right? So I know you can't guard me. Hey, why is he here? I'm about to give him 40. You know what? One four flat.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
It's me. I'm 2 times deep. I don't care about your defense award, bro. that has nothing to do with me. You about to get this work.
Yes.
And then when you see it work, you be like, oh,
that's why the narrative that we had, I had Melo in Lithuania. If I don't go to Lithuania with him, you're not going to get this Melo. And the reason being is, you're 16, you're young, you're better than all the guards, but the coach is telling you, don't play like that, don't shoot from there. I'm like, you shoot from there anyway. And everybody's like, oh, Melo had the worst time when he was in Lithuania. I said, you got to be crazy as hell. Reason being is, y'all looking at it from the wrong perspective. This dude didn't have to take no Spanish test, no chemistry test. He's going to practice twice a day, living in a hotel with no responsibilities. That's like going to 24-hour fitness twice a day, even if you don't even play in the game. And that's what I told him, saying, you ain't got to play in the game. You're going against grown men every day in practice, 2 practices a day. That's like saying, hey, man, come to LA Fitness at 12 and then come back at 5. Let's play these grown men. You ain't going to do nothing but get better. And if you look, Melo is the only one, him and Gelo, the only ones to get to the league, out of that raggedy league.
You know what's so funny? And it's weird that people don't see it, but they understand the concept, right? You play up.
Yes.
You play up, right? You get better because you're forced to get better because you have to adjust to everything, right? And what you did there is the same thing you did from putting him in as a freshman earlier, right? His 7 points a game is really 30. Right? It's the same thing. Like, he is sitting here going around, just got around a 16 grown man. He lays them, right? The confidence he's building playing against grown-ups.
Yes.
Translate faster. If you have talent, I can put you anywhere.
Right.
Right? You could have took him at 16.
Right.
And put him in the NBA.
Yeah.
What he turns into, he's going to be a monster.
Right.
And that has always been the proof, and no one's paid attention to it. The reason the stars are the stars, you put them in at 18, right?
Yeah.
At 18, I'm going against a grown man, going against this person. Okay, I'm adapting. I'm lifting weights with him, right? My skill level sharpening up. Right. By the time I'm 21, where he was at 21, we're not even on the same planet.
Yeah.
I'm a better 21.
Yeah.
I'm better 24. And that's where you're like, okay, like Anthony, like you're looking at these guys and say, I want you in as young as possible.
And I love, like I said, what was going on with Melo, because there was so much animosity and jealousy on the fact you're an American kid. The second thing is you have your own signature shoe. So they was really hot. And that's why I look back at Gelo never getting the opportunity to play when he's in Greensboro. He scored 20-something points in 20 minutes or whatever. But they was telling him all kind of stuff like, hey, don't park in the front no more because you got a demon and it got triple B rims on it. You pull it to the back. You don't need the opportunity. Your brothers is already playing, your dad. So they never gave him, but always telling him different stuff. Never put them two on the same team. It came to practice. In practice, that's what happened. Yeah. Gelo came with Melo, and he was doing it. He was killing everybody. And they only played one day on the same team. The next day they was like, split him up. Yeah, and that's when they invited him to the little summer league. He did his little thing for the minute, didn't play no more. But they quick to be like, we're not gonna do that.
No, it's
because I was like, this is what I'm telling you. I said, you going against, you saying you already had Gelo. He better than Khan. I don't care what y'all say. Khan can't post up like Gelo. He can't shoot like him either. But y'all giving the opportunity. I already told Melo what was going to happen. I said, man, when games you guys have to win, you're not going to win because the coach is going to start coaching. Because now, if y'all just go ahead and do what y'all going to do, guess what? Ain't nothing on y'all. Y'all good. You're going to run loose and you're going to play free. But when it's time, you're going to start running these plays, start everybody be choking up. And that's why I said, hey, man, if I'm the Spurs coach, I'm jumping all over the place. I ain't losing. But his demeanor changed. When they in the front, he kind of passive. When they start losing, he still look quiet. And I'd have been like, we up 20-something? Keep playing. Beat them. We got to beat them by 40. I don't know what y'all doing. But you can see his fluctuation, and you got to be the same way all the time.
Yep.
If you're the same way all the time, and that's why when I had my boys playing in high school, I said, we're going to press the whole game because we're never going to be out of character. We're going to press in the beginning. If you can't handle it, we're going to get so far in front of you, you'll never be able to catch us. If we lose it, we're going to still be pressing. We're coming to get your ass. We done shot a raggedy percentage already. We're going to shoot a better one at the end.
Yeah.
And it's just the narratives that they want to produce. Melo shoot all them shots. Oh, man, you shooting all the shots. But it's as soon as Brunson shoot them, they say, oh, shit. Nigga 7 out of 25, but he good. His percentage caught up that last game. He went for 40. He missed so many. It's like, dude. But the team understood, give him the ball. That's what he do.
That's what he did.
Because I was like, there's no way you can really even have a chance if he don't keep shooting like that.
I remember when the coach took your boy out at the end because he wasn't making shots. I said, you don't take a star out at the end.
Come on.
I don't care about your shooting percentage.
Right.
Your star erases that when it's time to win.
Come on.
Like when people was like, oh, Brunson's inefficient in the first 3 quarters. It's like, what is he in it for? What is he in it for? What, shooting about 90%?
Right.
That's the soup. That's what separates.
Yes.
Regular and superstars.
Yeah.
Meaning whatever happened in these 3 quarters is irrelevant. I got a hyper focus for this moment in time. And that's the difference, right? Playoff game. I know it's against Miami, right? Turned the ball over and then made the game-winning shot. And I said, that's why you don't sub out your star, because the story's written. You don't want to mess up the story because you want to coach. What, you want to coach? No, this is his moment. But the moment is he turned the ball over, everybody's like, oh my God. They want you to say, oh my God, so they can say,
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it's being built. And I didn't like what they did about the Bam thing.
Oh.
And I said it. I said, hey, can y'all apologize to the boy now? You really thought Bam butt was hurting for him to sit out of the game?
Come on.
They lost that game so they can get a lottery pick. Come on, let's say it how it really is. They needed a lottery pick over there. He was never coming back in the game.
Right.
How you think his wife, 4-time MVP, will be like, what, your butt hurt? Really? Is that what we doing in this family? No, Pat Riley walked his ass in there. Hey. You better sit your ass down. We lose this game, we got a lottery pick.
Right.
Tomorrow they're gonna be sitting here like, hey, Bam, good job, boy. Good job, boy. He gets like, so it's like, yo, wait, y'all over here bashing LaMelo like this. They wanted the lottery pick. That's why he didn't come back in the game. Don't pull that narrative. And that's what I didn't like. I know the business.
Sure, I know you do.
I know what the business. I sat in the room and listened to him talking, sitting here like, so you saying so he's gonna get 1.5 if he averages 20, and then. So y'all gonna sub him in and you're gonna start him and then sub him out with 1 minute so he go to 19.8? Because what again? You don't want to pay 1.5 on a losing team?
Right.
That makes sense. Why should I give up an extra 1.5? You sub his ass in, sub his ass out.
Right.
And you sitting there like,
man.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know my segment, I told you so, man. What do you think of my boy Melo now?
Everything you said was right? And you've seen it. From high school, you've seen him as a star. I don't know if you see my take when I said, right now, I'll take him at the number 2 pick because he's a star.
Right.
And stars like that need to be in star cities, right? Where how they play is just star power. And we seen it in high school. So obviously we knew it was going to translate. Mm-hmm. And the fact that people even talk about Charlotte.
Right. Come on, man.
Right? It's only one person that's putting people in the seats there.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's the style that he plays. The reason that his shoes are successful is because he translates to the young kids. His game is what transcends. Right? You're talking about a pure point guard that has pure scoring ability, which is rare, right? Either you're a pure scorer or you're a pure passer.
Right.
So now you have the vision like Magic, and you can score.
Yes.
Like you know what you're looking, you know how to separate. So you was correct.
Yes.
Hey, listen, man. Like usually you're supposed to get your flowers for when you write one time. There should be, you got a busload. They should have a busload and say, hey, LaVar, you know what? We sat back and we listened to them. Here's your flowers. Bring the truck here. Because everything you said, like, as much as they wanted you to be wrong.
Man, come on. This is what's going on with the AAU basketball. They're trying to create the narrative that AAU basketball is messing the game up. Why? Because it's all black folks. So you want to say fundamentals and this and that. I'm not going to go there. The people who's messing up basketball is the people who's the ones complaining about messing it up. Elsewise, you're not messing it up. I'm looking at it like this. AAU basketball, anytime somebody does a fancy move or something like that, what you gonna call it? Oh, you must have learned that in the street. No, I didn't learn it in the street. Maybe I learned it in the gym. Let's call it gym ball then. But you want to say anything that's flashy or this and that, or you street ball. Oh, you're not fundamentals. I'm like, man, how did Beethoven create a symphony and he's deaf? It's just something he does. So if you're passing the ball like this, it's just something you do. You play that basketball, but it's not hard for certain people that just knows what they do. So I'm not going to blame AAU. This is what I say about AAU, and tell me if I'm wrong, Gil. It allows you to do something. Don't have AAU ball and watch how wild these suckers is on the streets and acting a fool and doing this. It gives you something, even a little split second of saying, you know what, don't go over there and do that. Come to the game.
You got to adapt.
What you think about the AAU?
I'm pretty sure every superstar in the NBA played AAU basketball across the board. There's probably Jokic didn't play and Giannis. Right? Shea played, he came to the States, and Embiid was in the States. So they played AAU basketball. So where's these magical players that has a better style? Don't tell me a foreign player that he's the only person in his country.
Right.
He should be. He's 6'10", he got black skin. He should be. He's one of us. Playing in his country. Like you don't think we watch the Olympics and we playing against them? Yes, it's just him. Yeah. Right? But unfortunately, they have a system that they play all year. They just put him in.
Right.
That's the difference. He's just a system of them, and then they just drop him in, the system created around him. Here, we have to adapt to each other and sacrifice our games. So it's a little harder for us versus the superstar. But it's only one of them out of the whole country. It's all of us battling for these 12 spots. Right? They got to say, oh, you don't want to play for the team? No, I want to play. They just didn't invite me. Right? So when they're talking about AAU, like, where? The best players in the world is playing here. Right? What style are you talking about? Like, and that's the thing I don't get. Right? I'm watching talent from when I played to now. It's still dominating. Individually. The only thing you got over the water is you got a system that does this. We're training when they're little, all guard play. So if they become 6'10", they have guard skills. So the only thing that's dominated is you got your big men that have guard skills. That's it. Then you got Luka as the best point guard that ever came from over the water. Other than that, it's us. Shea's right here. He's the hat. He's North America. Like, then from there, shooting guards, nope, y'all don't got him. Small forwards, nope, y'all don't got him. Y'all got the 4 and 5 because they all damn 6'10", they can shoot the ball. Right? And that's the difference.
Wow.
So I listen to that. Man, it's just
they don't break it down to them, baby. They not ready for that, man. They not ready for that.
Give me my boys anytime.
Shoot. Gil, listen, man. I'll sit here and talk to you for 4 days straight, man. With the way you amped up, I got to get your juices flowing because I want some action on them dominoes. You know, yes, I said it. I said it. You know how we about to get out. So we about to stop all this right here. Hey, and we going to get you on. But I tell you what, I want the competitiveness on them goddamn dominoes. You know what they say about big ball and dominoes?
What is that?
Never lost. All right. All right, here we go. Boy, you better get that big 6 out your hand. You don't have that big 6 out your hand.
Come
you
on,
in trouble.
man.
If I got it, you know I want that 15 out of you.
7, right?
I want that 7. Don't you got to get no 9.
Oh, no, you better have it.
No, 5. 4.
I got a big 4.
Uh-oh, the 4 spotter. Let me see how I want it. Oh, well, since I know you ain't got that one, I can go that way. I know you ain't got that one. And let me see how long you going to take.
Let's just take 10. You better go ahead and put that
right.
back.
Put that back.
You better go ahead and put that back. Wait, how do you play? Do you play 5 to get in?
No, you can play anything you want. Anything.
Anything. 5 to get in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
5, 10, you not knowing who you playing. Ooh, they had that one. They got that one.
I need you to touch the boneyard.
I'm gonna touch it.
Oh yeah.
Hack. Come on, play your last one and give me the rest of those. Play your last one and give me the rest of those.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna take 10 on the way out though. I'm gonna take 10 on the way out though.
Give you your 10 because you playing crap. Give me the same 10 because I gotta play that way. Play, I gotta play. Don't you play it over there. Don't you play it over there. Don't you play it over there. Dominici, you know I got that.
I knew it.
You know, either one, I don't care. Give me those. Give me those big suckers out your hand. Oh, that's 7, 18, 20. You get my 20, let me get back in the game.
Get 10.
Oh, shoot.
I'm in Chino Hills, boy. What you say to boys? They like, I gotta score about 150?
He said he got that 10, huh? 150. 150, you know I'm gonna be in there like swimwear. Come on.
I see.
Come on.
Let me go ahead and get 15. Go ahead and get 15 on them.
As long as I keep the domino, I can't lose.
Yeah, you keep
I can't lose. I don't want to do this to her.
You keep that trap door open
10.
all the time.
I love it. Come on. That's the money bone. Come on. I want some action.
Oh, I was about to say.
I got them.
Not at the end of the game.
I got them.
You was going at the end of Oh, if I get out of here.
What is this?
I don't know.
Damn it. Missed that sucker. But I got it on the next one.
Oh, at least I get the domino.
No, you don't. You ain't got no domino.
Yeah.
On your back.
No, I get the
On your
domino.
back.
Domino.
5.
How close am I?
You need 25, I need 5.
That's it?
Yeah. You need 25, I need 5.
Lockdown defense right now.
You're gonna have to. Let's make him run a little bit. I ain't gonna make him run.
5 more. Give me 5 more.
I knew he'd be good.
I gotta knick-knack him. I gotta knick-knack you to death.
5. Get your ass up. This is what I do. I dangle it out there for you. He'll get it. That's game. What else we got? That's game. You know what I was playing? I never lost. Getting ready for the world's greatest pizza. That's one of the best things I love about finishing the show. I get Big Baller's favorite pizza. NY New York pizza. The greatest in the game. Trust me when I tell you. Never lost. Back at it. Almost better than dessert. Anybody want some? Good. I'm gonna keep this to myself.
I give you time you need, but just don't take too long. You can put the blame on me. Cause I pray you wake up, come and count this cake up.